Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. If you like those classic Japanese sports cars from the 70s, well, stick around because you're gonna like what you're looking at right now. What we have for you right now is a 143 scale Mitsubishi Galant GTO. Now, a lot of us, when we say Mitsubishi Galant, we don't really think about a Mitsubishi Galant being a sports car because we're familiar with the Mitsubishi Galant being a sedan or a saloon, how you call it in other parts of the world. Well, back in the 70s, they called the GTO model a Galant before. So it was Mitsubishi Galant GTO. And the GTO was Gran Turismo Homologado. That's what it meant in Japanese. Now, this vehicle right here has been in business back in 1970, all the way down to 1977. And before I forget, the reason I say a lot of us are familiar with the Galant as a sedan is because this model, when they stopped making them back in 1977, then it came back in 1990. And that's how we know this vehicle as a Galant. From 1990 and on, it was a, it was, no, I'm sorry, not 1990, I'm sorry. Then this vehicle came back in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, as a Galant again. But don't take my word for granted there, because I know Mitsubishi, like another Japanese brands, they have three different names for each model. So sometimes they call them Galant, they call them, I forgot, they have so many names for these cars. But that happens a lot with Japanese brands, I notice. They keep different names for different type of looking cars, but regardless, this is the sports cars era of the Galant in the 70s. Now, like I said, it ran for 7 years. The color is gorgeous. I seen them in pictures. I don't remember seeing this model in person, but I see them in pictures. Exactly the same color with the black striping around. It's just beautiful. It makes the car stand out. It makes it very racy. Now let's talk about the engine. The looks are more than what the engine provided. I could tell you that right now. Engine wise, you had a 1.6, a 1.7, and a 2.0. And they came as a they came as a 4 or a 5 speed manual or 3 speed automatic. Again, it's a great looking car. I think Mitsubishi is one of those brands that even back in the 70s, it was a bit obscured. It was not a standout brand like Datsun, Nissan, or Toyota. It was one of it's always been a brand that it's always been it's like a shy kid in the classroom that doesn't talk a lot and it stays behind. It tries to hide themselves when the teacher's asking a question. That's what Mitsubishi gives me. It's a shy kid in the class, but when they want to stand out, they make sure they stand out properly. Well, this is a perfect example of a car that stands out and at the same time is not quite that famous like other models from the 70s. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let it go around a few times and I'll be right back. Sorry about the hand. Alright, everyone. You know, as I'm looking at the car going round and round, sorry about the hand before. I was trying to make sure the car was in the center of the video. Because, I don't know, sometimes I feel they go, they move around as they're going around and around. And going back to the car, you know, the decorate all that black stripe around the vehicle, it gives me a bit of the American car vibe. You know, a lot of those 70s cars, and especially American cars, they love putting all that black striping or other colors, but the decoration around them to make them look meaner and more muscle type of car. And I'm not quite sure this car was. I know Mitsubishi was not in the US market back in the 70s, but I know a few models were being sold as Dodge back or Plymouth in the 70s that were actually Mitsubishis. So I'm not fully sure this model came as a Dodge. I'm not fully sure, and I don't think it did, but again, if you know more than me, please let me know that in the comments because I'm not fully sure. I will truly appreciate that information. But beyond that, the car looks very attractive. I like the rear end, as we're looking at right now, with that black center decoration by the license plate. It gives me a lot of muscle car type of, looks. Again, it's just the way I see it. Alright guys, please don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I truly appreciate. You know, before I forget, this model is made by Norev. I don't think I said it before, but I don't want to leave without saying it. I interrupted at the very last end when I'm doing my goodbyes. But going back to the thumbs up, I truly appreciate when you guys doing it. It shows me that you guys are interested in these videos as much as I am making them. Don't forget to comment below and let me know what you guys think about these cars. Did you find them attractive? Did you like them? Or do you think it was just another Japanese car from the 70s? And also, don't forget to click and subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Alright everyone, take care of yourselves more than ever, as I always say, and goodbye.